Rainollon here today is yet again another build showcase, and it's the Bronco Prime Incarnon. So let us immediately start. Let's start with the mods. The mods I'm using on my Bronco Prime Incarnon, I'm using all the Galvanized mods, Galvanized Diffusion for multi-shot, Galvanized Crosshairs for critical chance for aiming, and Galvanized Shot for status chance and direct damage per status on target. Lethal Torrent for fire to multi-shot, Prime Heat Charge for heat, Frostbite for cold and status chance, cold and heat gives you blast, Prime Target Cracker for critical damage, and exclusive mod called the Dizzying Rounds. Ignore the first part, we will only focus on the 200% status chance, which is very good on this weapon, making it a pretty powerful status weapon. If you don't have this mod, don't worry about it. You can use a Riven over this mod or Pistol Elementalist. But believe me, this mod generally makes this weapon much better. So those are mods. For the Exos Weapon Adapter Slot mods, personally speaking, I will not recommend anything. There's nothing here that is good on this weapon. Believe me, it's just nothing. For the Arcane, Synchronicity Deadhead is by far the best in slot. Easy access 360 increased damage, 3% headshot multiplier, and weapon recall. All these stats are really good for this weapon. For the stats on the base Bronco, the fire rate is fine, the multi-shot is very good, the magazine size is kind of low, the maximum ammo and ammo from pickup is good. Reload is kind of slow for a very small magazine. Accuracy is very low, it's a shotgun, it's a semi. Riven disposition is amazing. Critical chance, critical damage, multi-shot is by far the best in slot. And you can remove the mod that was here. But if you have the Dizzying Rounds, remove Lethal Torrent for your Riven. Critical chance is good, crit multi is average, dash chance is very good, and total damage is good. This weapon does have the Incarnon transformation, which you lose fire rate, but you have more multi-shot, you have 20 charges, critical chance is higher, critical multi is higher, and status chance is higher. You do lose base damage, but it's still high. So yeah, those are the stats, the mods, the Arcane, and I think it's time for me to show you the evolutions. So the first evolution is shoot enemies in the head to get the charges to transform it from the base form to Incarnon form. Second evolution, increase your base damage. When you use 15 energy, you get even more base damage. Third evolution, increase your base magazine capacity +2. And fourth evolution, increase your base critical chance by 20%. So those are the evolutions. And I think it's time for me to show you this weapon in game. So I'm going to use Bronco Prime Incarnon. No primary, no melee. Ember is just here for survivability. No Sentinel Dog or Cat. Just Bronco and Ember. So let's start. And we are finally in. I'm up against the Corrupted Enemies, the Void, Steel Path of course, it's Survival, Cold Moth. So I'm going to show you this weapon in here. No buffs or armor strip, just raw damage from the weapon itself. So you can see the base Bronco is nothing special. We're going to proc a bunch of blast procs, it will detonate, have some clear, but that's it. We only care about the Incarnon transformation. So once you get some charges by shooting enemies in the head, press the middle mouse button to transform it from the base form to Incarnon form, and when you shoot you have a 100% chance to proc more than 10 stacks of blast, which is quite nice. You can see the clear is much better, it has much higher critical chance and also crit multi and stash chance, which is the only way for you to utilize this weapon is just using the Incarnon form, because the base form truly is not good still. Transform it, shoot, you can see the clear is so much better. And orange crits, only orange crits. We have plenty of Ricochet Incarnons now, we have like 4 now, I think. The Dual Toxicist, the Lado, the Sicarus, and now this. And of all of those guys, this one is the weakest one. There's nothing here to deny, it's the weakest one by a lot. The other 3 are much better at clearing, and their base version is really much better than the Bronco. Base Bronco, it's just horrible. If it didn't have the Dizzying Rounds, giving it a ton of stat chance, I think the Incarnon transformation will also be weaker. You have a much less chance. I think you saw like 113% chance. Stat chance. If I were to remove Dizzying Rounds, it's 63% chance. It's so much less. And you're still going to be battling Puncher Slash and Impact, which is not good for this weapon. You kind of need those blast procs to create clear and single target, and yeah, it's just a nightmare. But it is an Incarnon, and there are plenty of horrible primaries and secondaries. So this thing is doing really well compared to most weapon types in this game right now. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Shoot, 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 shoot. Get those charges. It also doesn't generate a large amount of charges, which is a massive shame. Look at that clear. It's much nicer. Also guaranteed orange crits. Like, I haven't seen a single red or yellow, which is also kind of satisfying. Shoot, shoot, shoot. I wish he had a much bigger magazine size or a faster reload. I will say like 1.2 seconds reload. It will make it much nicer. But yeah, it's kind of slow, and 20 charges is not a lot. Just really, really not a lot. Yep. Poop. That guy. Shoot these guys. Eximus enemy. That guy needed a lot of shots. I'm waiting for Acolyte. Acolyte is going to be much more interesting than these guys. And on top of all that, you can also play a Warframe that gives itself like viral Norris setup. That's also fine. You'll just multiply the damage or blast, and you'll do like much better single target. But the way blast works and why blast is good on this weapon is the blast scales with 30% of your weapon's base damage, but this weapon's base damage is quite high, so that's a good thing. And also it has on the Incarnon transformation over 100% pellet stash chance, which is also very good. So makes blast generally the best one. I also have to use... no, I don't. I think this is sustaining my evolution. Yeah, it is. Oh, there's the Acolyte. Let's see. Let's form it. Shoot. Ah, it's doing some solid damage. Yeah, that's pretty solid. Alright, I think you've seen the weapon enough. It's time for me to leave, and I'll be right back. The Bronco Prime Incarnon is a usable weapon. It's usable. If you like it, go for it. Especially has a really good Riven Dispo, so you can get some ridiculously high numbers there. So you can make this weapon much more devastating and dangerous. But without it, I will say the other three Incarnons that have the exact same system, which is the Ricochet system, like the Lado, the Sicarus, and the Dual Toxicist, are kind of much better than this thing. Maybe Bronco can be better than the Lado, but I don't believe it's better than the other two. It's overall a usable weapon. It's Incarnon. They do really solid damage. It has clear, especially if you use a buffer or armor stripper, it's going to do much more damage. So that's the Bronco Prime Incarnon. I hope you enjoyed the build. Thank you yet again, everybody, for watching. Leave a like, sub, and of course, see you all next time. Thank you. Goodbye.